Sometimes I feel like it's a gamble shooting on Blackmagic cameras. Why? I have friends who get jobs in the field and they're shooting on Canon. I have another set of friends who get a lot of work and they're shooting on Sonys. People prefer to keep the same ecosystem of cameras. There are a lot of features that these cameras have that Blackmagic doesn't have. If you're someone who needs to be in front of the camera, the Blackmagic ecosystem is not for you. I'm shooting on a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 because of the focus. Why am I still using Blackmagic cameras? Blackmagic cameras are very reasonably priced. They last a long time. I still shoot with this production 4K camera. It's almost 10 years old. What I like about this company is they are always making changes. They do listen to their clients. Is it as great as the Sony cameras as far as being able to shoot in low light? No. But it is versatile enough. When you're working with a new camera, it takes you time to understand where things are within the menu. What I like about the Blackmagic cameras is everything is on the monitor. 90% of the time, I don't need an external monitor because of the size of it and the information that it gives me. On the monitor, I can look at focus peaking, zebras for overexposure and underexposure, the false color guide. Everything that you need to change in camera is right on screen. Next up is file formats and codecs. None of these cameras shoot H.264, with the exception of the newer cameras that create a proxy folder of H.264 files, but that's to make things easier in editing. I'm a fan of the B-RAW. It's raw. I understand that Cinema DNG is completely uncompressed, but within B-RAW you have other options of constant quality, constant bit rate. Where does this matter? If you're doing green screen production, if you're shooting outdoors and maybe you want to retain some of the information in the sky. Another reason that I like to use Blackmagic cameras is how well it integrates with DaVinci Resolve. If you don't know much about color grading, you can take your log Rec. 709 footage and add some contrast and saturation to starting point. If you get everything right in camera, it's ready to go. I like the setup of Resolve of the different pages so I can stay focused on media management, editing, color grading. And it handles the B-RAW files pretty seamlessly. They're always updating things. DaVinci Resolve is making changes all the time as far as features, taking your audio files and putting a script out and being able to edit from there.
What it comes down to is it doesn't matter what camera you're shooting on. What matters is the quality of what you produce with that camera. How much time you take to practice with it, learning the pros and cons of that camera. And one of the reasons I prefer Blackmagic is because I've used them for so long. I've gotten accustomed to how they work, what their weaknesses and strengths are. Because at the end of the day, the best camera is the one that you have and the one that you know how to get the most out of. So go out there and create some great art. Go out there and capture some amazing images and make your camera the best camera.
Peace.